there, did you know that the first London Christmas lights were in Regent Street? Let's go see. Well, hello, we are at Oxford Circus. There is a bus. It is actually a sightseeing bus. Oh, this one's empty. I actually saw people on them earlier. We are at the top end of Regent Street. Just through there is the BBC. Right at the end of there, where that church spire is. Quite often see that on BBC recordings and things. And we are going to walk along Regent Street to enjoy the Regent Street lights, which were the original lights on Oxford Street. Not on Oxford Street, on Regent Street. They inspired the Oxford Street lights, is what I meant to say. There's a lot of sirens tonight. There's Omega. I'm going to duck into Carnaby Street, because why not? Might as well, while we're here, show you everything. As you can see, the Regent Street lights this year are angels. Regent Street is the first ever London location to boast Christmas lights. And they decorated the street in 1954. Regent Street itself marked its 200th anniversary of the naming of Regent Street last year in 2019. One of the most famous shopping streets in Europe, possibly the world. So this year Regent Street celebrates its remarkable history with the creation of central London's largest Christmas lights display, touching upon the history of the street, as well as bringing British design and craftsmanship to the fore. That's what it says on the Regent Street Association website. Very angelic up there. This year the lighting display is named The Spirit of Christmas. And it does unite Regent Street's lights and everything with Waterloo Place down at the far end, along Regent Street, St James, Jermyn Street as well. A few of them are involved. Savile Row also has got a series of lights this year. I'll just show you through there. Just catch the Bond Street peacock feathers. As the afternoon tea bus tour goes past, I actually took a photo of that earlier when it was parked up. It was taking on or offloading customers at the time, can't remember. Hope you can hear me through all the noise. Here we are at Great Marlborough Street. And I'm actually going to duck out of Regent Street briefly to take you through Carnaby Street. So, view upwards towards Oxford Street on Oxford Circus. But let's go through here. Here we are at Liberty of London. I did a walk there a while ago. Pretty sure some of you have seen it. Going to walk past Liberty. If you want to see inside, I did film inside. Now, I've walked you along that street there. We're going to actually head straight into Carnaby Street. You can check out a daytime walk with that very pretty walk. I'll see if I can catch you a little bit of that later. At the moment, I'm still pointing you towards Liberty. I'm not going to go into Liberty, as I said. Did film inside of there. I'm really here to catch the lights this time. I've been filming today in Piccadilly Arcade and Burlington Arcade, Bond Street, old and new, Oxford Street. Been doing all the lights, very much enjoying it too. It's nice to be out for Christmas. Let's just cross because the traffic is in a right bind here and can't shift. So I'm going to cross here. The London Palladium. Pantoland. I'm not sure what they're doing. It says Pantoland at the London Palladium there. Right, here we are. Let's have a quick nose through the window of Liberty. There we are. Oh, you can actually go in that way. Okay. A little bit of a window look for you there. Oh, look. We think it's quaint. I don't know if it was so quaint in the old days. Right, here we are at Carnaby Street. Little sign up there for those who don't notice saying Carnaby. Here we are. Okay, that guy is a busker. Good guitar work. They're doing rebuilding work on Liberty, so you get a fair bit of this sort of decoration. When I filmed in there previously, we came out of this door. Got lots of foodie type stuff in there. Here we are at Carnaby, and this is the theme they have chosen this year: Choose Love in Carnaby. Collaborating with Choose Love, a charity from Help Refugees, which is the world's only shop selling real gifts for refugees. They have a Choose Love pop-up shop at 24 Carnaby Street, and the street, as you can see, is also bathed in pink neon lights from a series of light boxes running the length of the thoroughfare. Here we are. So you see we've got these lovely pink lights laced. This is Foubert Place. Always loved this building here. I don't know if I've given it enough credit in the past in the filming. There you are. Shakespeare's Head pub. Yeah, you kind of get the vibe. Just going to walk along here a bit. As you can see, they have chosen to have positive words beaming out of hope and empowerment. Words like believe, heal, brave, dream, faith and family. To pay tribute to the strength and courage that we've all had to show during this situation. So these are the Carnaby Street lights. Hope you like them. So I do hope you're enjoying this series of walks that I've been putting up of various Christmas lights. Thought it would be nice in the run up to Christmas to put up a series of Christmas lights videos. I really hope they've all recorded okay. If not, I guess I'll have to do it again. Oh well, what a shame to come into London again. And a shout out to Watch Walker. He gave me a bit of advice on my camera settings, as I really wasn't sure of the best lighting for filming lights in dark, if you know what I mean. Now we are going to head down this way, because I actually really like this street down here. Another load of lovely pink lights here. Beautiful. Lots of eating out areas here, loads of them. I think I've mentioned before, clothing retailers, shoe, art, everything along here. Whenever you come here, you always find people eating out, drinking, and maybe alcohol sometimes. This is Kingly Street. And sometimes people are surprised when I sort of duck along here, but I just love the feel along Kingly Street. We're going to head this way now, back down to Regent Street. Perhaps I just get a bit cocky because I've seen Carnaby Street a few times. Let's do Kingly Street. Look, it's not ideal. You're at the back of all the big shops along here as well. So if you're sitting out, it's not ideal sometimes. I kind of like it along here. Now, I've been filming for quite some time now, and I'm getting very numb hands, cold and numb. Forgot my gloves. Why did I forget my gloves? Kingly Court Station. Kind of cute. Bootlegger Breakout. What's that about? Wine bar and restaurant. Champers. Looks cosy. It's an odd thing. I was kind of hoping to meet up with friends until it was pointed out you're not allowed to do that. The rule of 6. Only if you're outside. Can't meet up with people that aren't in your bubble inside. Oh well. And we are heading back towards Regent Street. Quite busy through here. I'll just cross, I think. As you can see, pretty busy, but really nothing on what you would normally see at this time of the year. You're struggling to get room on the pavements usually. Back at Regent Street, lovely. We have just left Carnaby Street behind over there. I'm looking north. Is it north? Northish. Let's tilt this down a bit. Along Regent Street. But I want to take you over there. It's kind of a cute street that I really like. And I didn't know it was there. I don't know how I'm going to get across here. Dare I jump in front of the traffic? So here we are, looking at the angelic lights. Absolutely stunning. Copying this guy by standing in the middle and jumping through the traffic. Here we go. So there we are, all the way up to Oxford Circus. Just want to duck in here for you. I've actually had to swap the I've actually had to put the Osmo onto a charger. Mr. Let's Walk London found one of those bricks that can charge stuff on the go. So I knew I'd be out for a while filming, and I didn't really want to have the battery die on me, which it did. So you may notice a sort of jump in the filming because the battery ran out. Anyway, we are on, what's it called? Is it Heddon Street? And it's just such a nice little find just off of Regent Street. So there's the Heddon Street kitchen, Gordon Ramsay. Just have a quick look along here. Quite a lot of people sitting outside to eat. Very much in need of those heating devices. And I think it's just a nice little cute hideaway through here. Literally just off Regent Street. Okay, let's head back to the big lights of Regent Street. Very numb hands indeed. Freezing cold. Here we go. Back at Regent Street, opposite Mappin and Webb here. Just can't get over that view, I just love it with the lights twinkling. The lights this year are inspired by Regent Street's very first Christmas light scheme, which featured traditional angels, I think you can see, positioned as if playing trumpets. This year's scheme is a dramatic, this is from the Regent Street website, this year's scheme is a dramatic and modern reimagining of those original Christmas lights, featuring a fleet of impressively large gale spirits that soar along the length of the street. Created by James Glancy Design Limited in partnership with the Crown Estate. Do a little window look for you. I seem to see deer. What shop is this? Oh, I don't know. Burberry, it's Burberry. Okay. Deer. Loads of people taking pictures. The Spirit's impressive 17-metre wingspans are lit from beneath by spotlights and are studded with LED P lights in varying shades of white, which twinkle in harmony to create a coordinated ripple effect along the street. Isn't that nice? Okay, one last look up the street. There we go. Glasshouse Street over there. I always think Glasshouse Street looks kind of twee. Edge of theatre land, really, once you get here. Super dry, so lots of the shops open, some of them not. Some have closed temporarily. On Oxford Street, the big Debenhams open still, I think, but obviously closing down or already closed down. I'm seeing a fair few casualties now of what's been happening. It's a bit rubbish, to put it mildly. There we are. Here we go. Swallow Street. As I've mentioned in previous videos, Veeraswamy, one of the first, if not the first, Indian restaurant in London. Great place to eat. Now, Burberry have Bambi's. Hollister, no surprise, has the sea. So I'm actually filming this with the Osmo Pocket attached to a charging device, which is a new one on me. I've not done this before. Slightly limiting. I can't lift it too high, otherwise the charging device falls off. Here we are, coming now down to Piccadilly Circus. Oh, Barber. Watch the full Father Christmas film at barber.com, Father Christmas by Raymond Briggs. There you go. Getting towards the big lights of Piccadilly Circus. Regular viewers of my channel are well aware that the minute I enter this area I start talking about cakes because we've got Cafe Royal over there. Lovely selection of cakes. I kind of wish I was... Shall I go over there? Shall I? Picture in the window. And Cafe Concerto on this side of the road. Oh, we've got a green man. I think that green man is beckoning me over towards them there. Views of cakes. Here we go. And I have time for Cafe Royal actually because, as you're aware, my son, dedicated helper, has autism, and we have had times when it's been difficult to take him to places And I asked Cafe Royale, I said, sometimes it's a bit tricky, is it okay? I know you're a bit top, and they said, please come. Cafe Royale were very, very welcoming, which we very much appreciate. So I've got time for them. Need to pop back sometime soon. And here we are. Piccadilly Circus. Traditionally the end of the Regent Street lights, but no, it's continuing down, as I said, to Waterloo Place along Regent Street, St James this year. Momentarily, as they try to sell us stuff from JD Sports, Hyundai and Boots, I will sign off. I'm just going to point you down there, just blocked by 2 double-decker buses at the moment. Yep, I'm going to move it forward a little bit, so right next to Lily White's and the statue, you can see, there it is, that's Regent Street, St James. So this year the lights are all the way down there. And if you look at my recording of Jermyn Street, it's just off to the right down there. And from Jermyn Street I take you through the arcades, Burlington Arcade and Piccadilly Arcade. And there's the statue in the middle of Piccadilly Circus. I should tell you, straight through there, Leicester Square, straight through there to Leicester Square. Okay, hope you enjoyed the walk. I will see you again really soon. Bye bye.